So as we go through life, there's various stressors that age us. Life is stressful. One of those stressors, stress, thinned eyebrows, beauty spots that hold, sunspots that cause issues. Lyme disease is no different. This time of year is when it occurs. I got Lyme disease in 2019, right before Father's Day was when I was released from the hospital, a week stay. That almost took my life. I'm borderline anemic. So I literally had my iron drop and my liver was inflamed because of it. My hips were really super painful and I hadn't done nothing to it. My spot that I got, I'm a country girl, so I'm used to bugs, but the spot that this occurred, it was not embedded, it was on the top of my feet. I don't have fat feet. I simply removed it when I found it. Then it didn't take long for a spot on my same side, my left hip, showed up like I had played softball and skid on that. The bruising and the pattern that it left. It's usually circular. So they had to run a various amount of tests after I was running a fever that wouldn't go away and all I wanted to do was sleep and not eat. Fever 106 when he pulled me out, when my husband then pulled me out of the tub. When I go down, took me in. It took them almost a week to stabilize my blood pressure, and they went to give me treatments for Lyme disease when they figured out that might be what it is. And I'm allergic. I'm one of the rare cases that's allergic to the medicine that they put in the IV to treat it. It was slowly giving me a rash and eating away at my veins. So when they went to do the test to look at my liver and stuff, they give you a die cast in order to do the scanning of it. And what had occurred was I screamed like they were pouring alcohol into my vein. They said that's not supposed to happen. Great. They also didn't chart it. So make sure your stuff's getting charted properly because it makes a heck of a difference. I had to go in and fix it and chart it. I'm a rare occurrence. I looked it up. I have a medical background. This is how I know what to do. So I barely got well enough to be released right before Father's Day in 2019. I was almost lost because of Lyme disease, and most of my children have been treated for that occurrence. Keep your lawns cut. Have chickens and stuff like that. Welcome possums. They eat them. They eat about 10,000 ticks in a year. They are your friends. They do not carry disease. If they bite you, you're going to have a bacterial infection. That's about it. And now they're becoming few and endangered. Leave them alone. They are your friend, not your foe. But during wet seasons like this is when the ticks are carried in on deer and turkey because they don't like the wetness that occurs either. And they go to dry lands, which is usually around houses. They fall off of birds. They're everywhere. Make sure you're checking your clothes every night and checking your body every night and grab them when they're crawling on you before they bite you. You can't always see the spot that's on them. And it's a deer tick that carries this disease. The more you know. We're all in this together. I was fortunate enough to catch it early on. Not everybody is that fortunate, and there are aches that still occur in my left side randomly when my right side is my bad side of my body. I have issues with my back, and usually it's always my right hip that hurts. I will get painful shocks on my left side randomly. It's lingering from when I had Lyme disease. It's a constant reminder. There are worse cases out there. But this is just my story. I hope you learned something today and are more wary to be careful of this lifetime disease because it carries lifetime side effects. That's why I say that. The disease doesn't go on forever. The side effects and the damage caused can. The more you know. Hidden symptoms, hidden issues, hidden diseases. And everybody has their own struggle. Be mindful.